Warning! 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 Warning!
Hello, my magical rainbow family. Welcome back to the channel, Jamie's Disney Kingdom. I'm Jamie. If you're new to the channel and you've seen my coloring, but you've never saw my face, hello. Today's video is nothing to do with coloring or Disney. It's about something that I posted on my community wall. Asking if you guys would like to know. And I got 3 yeses. So I'm going to go ahead and make the video. So that is what I'm here for. Be careful out there, you guys. If you do Uber, how can I say it? If you take rides with Uber, be careful. But in general, be careful out there. I was heading to my doctor's on November 20th, which is the day of this recording. You guys are probably not seeing it until Saturday. But, yes. So, I had a doctor's appointment, and this morning when I was waiting on my Uber ride, he got here. He was an older gentleman. I want to say late 60s, early 70s. Well, before I go any farther, if you didn't know, I'm gay. So, yeah. Well, anyway, we got halfway there, and he's rubbing his leg, and he looks back at me, and he says, "Do you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend?" And I said, "I did, but we separated." He's like, "Well, my wife knows I'm bisexual, and if you would ever want to play, do you mind me giving you my number?" And I said, "No, I do not want your number." And in my mind, I was like, hurry up and get me to my appointment. When I got there, I jumped out of the car, and I went straight inside, and I told my doctor and everybody what happened. It just scared me, honestly, because I'm like, you're supposed to be taking me to my doctor's appointment, and you bring up stuff like this. But I'm not going to say exactly all he was doing with his hand, with his leg. Let's call it the third leg. That also creeped me out. So I told my doctor, and they're going to look into it, and they're going to make it where he can never pick me up with Uber ever again, or anything. They got his name, they got his what kind of car he drives, his car tag number, license number, whatever, and they got his phone number. So they're going to take care of it, but I'm still in shock. I'm like, I was going to my doctor's appointment, and bam, this happens. Have any of you ever dealt with something like this? Comment down below and let me know. You don't have to say anything about what happened if you don't want to, but say yes or no. Because this is very scary. I gotta go see my doctor tomorrow, and because I see my diabetic doctor today. I see my family doctor tomorrow, which is November 21st. And they told me it's probably not going to go. In fact, until probably tomorrow morning. Well, they told me if for some reason that guy shows up, do not get in his car and call them immediately. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's not that same driver. I just think that was wrong in the first place and very creepy. And he could have, the things he could have done, he could have took me not to my doctor's appointment and take me in somewhere and rape me or something. So it just scared the living crap out of me. So yeah, that's what happened to my ride to my doctor's appointment in November 20th. Like I said, you guys are not seeing this video until this coming Saturday. It'll probably be my second video. Yeah, it will be the second video. And, if you're new to the channel, I normally do not talk about anything like this on my channel. I do coloring in Disney. I go downtown when we have holidays and stuff and show you guys all that. I hardly ever bring up personal problems, and this was kind of, yeah. So, but I wanted to share. I wanted to get it out there because I want you guys to be safe out there. And make sure when you get in an Uber or a Lyft or any kind of car of somebody you do not know that's taking you somewhere, make sure you have your phone and make sure you have your phone and give your location. If you have Facebook Messenger, there is a thing on Facebook Messenger where you go in, you message the person that you want to send your location to. Well, when you first get on Facebook Messenger, there is a plus sign down at the bottom of the screen by where you would type to chat. Hit that. It'll bring up a couple things, and one of them says location. Hit that, turn it on, and that person that you sent your location to can see where you're going and everything for at least 60 minutes. So that's an hour. So yeah, just be safe out there, you guys. I know I'll be alright, but that just creeped the living daylights out of me. Because when I was little, I was molested. And then when I became a teenager, I got molested. When I had my first apartment, I got molested. So it's very scary for me out there. I didn't know anything about the Facebook Messenger send your location thing until I got home and talked to my bestie, Lindsay. You guys will see her here on the channel here and there, especially in October. And, but yeah, she told me about it. And I told her as soon as I get in the car tomorrow, I'm going to send her my location. And I'm going to send who I call my adopted mom. You guys have heard me talk about my friend Rose. Well, I'm going to send my location to her too. Yeah. So just be careful out there, you guys. Alright, well that completes this video. Please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Jamie, and like I said, I hardly ever talk about things like this on my channel. But yes, if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Jamie. I sure hope you stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell where you will not miss any of my upcoming videos and join my magical rainbow family. And like always, love one another, don't judge one another, and always believe in safety. And make today your day, because you're never promised tomorrow. Bye, my magical rainbow family. You all have a magical day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Dogs Coloring Collab and a short that I do every Sunday called Sunday Worship Coloring. Bye.